Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Today we will start studying Srimad Bhagavatam from the morning readings, and I get the idea to start streaming here on the channel, so some other Kali Jivas will benefit of hearing the Bhagavatam. Where we were, do you remember? From the
book one.
Book one?
Yeah, in the book two.
Krishna. Okay. Here. This one. We're in book 1, discourse 8. It is you, O Hari, who protect us from poison, from a huge fire, from the look of man-eating demons, from the assembly of wicked people, Duryodhana and his associates, from the perils met during forest life, from the missiles of many great warriors like Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and so on, in every battle, and just now from the missile discharged by Asvatham, the son of Dronacharya. May the calamities befall us at every step throughout the eternity, O teacher of the world. For it is in adversity alone that we are blessed with your sight, which eliminates the possibilities of our seeing another birth. 26. A man whose birth power, learning, and affluence only serve to swell his pride is unable even to utter your name, you being open to the perception of only those who have nothing to call their own. 27. You are the only wealth of those who have no sense of possession, beyond the realm of the trigunas or modes of prakriti. You delight in your own self and are perfectly calm. You are the Lord of Moksha. I bow to you again and again. I believe you to be Kala, the time spirit, the almighty ruler of all, having no beginning or end and moving alike among all the creatures. Although it is you, again, who serve as an occasion for them to contend with one another. 29. None, O Lord, can know what you intend doing when you are acting like men. No one is ever dear or loathsome to you. It is men alone who think of you in terms of diversity. O Lord, you are the soul of the universe, nay, the universe itself. You are, as a matter of fact, devoid of birth and actions. Your birth and actions in the subhuman species, as well as among men, riches, and aquatic creature, are mere sports. Okay. When you offend your foster mother, Yashoda, by smashing the pot of cards, and she took a cord to bind you, the way in which you stood full of fear, with your face cast down, your eyes rolling about in confusion, and their collyrium dissolved in tears, fills me with bewilderment to think that even he of whom fear itself is afraid should appear so striking with fear. Some people, ever that thought unborn, you have appeared in the race of your beloved Yadu, of sacred renown, just in order to enhance his glory. Even as a sandal tree takes root on the Malaya mountain in order to bring repute to the latter. Others declare that though birthless, you were born of Devaki, Vasudeva's wife, for the protection of this world and the extermination of the enemies of gods, as solicited by the couple in their previous existence, Devaki and Vasudeva. Still others assert that in response to the prayer of Brahma, the self-born creator, you have appeared in our midst to relieve the burden of the earth, which was groaning under a heavy load like a vessel sinking in the sea. 35. Some others maintain that you have descended on earth with the intention of performing deeds fit to be heard of or dwelt upon by those who are being tormented in this world by ignorance, desire, and selfish acts. 36. That is why your devotees constantly listen to, sing, repeat to others, and contemplate on your stories and rejoice. And it is they alone who behold before long your lotus feet that put an end to the stream of birth and death. O Lord, we know you have always granted the wishes of your own people. Is it a fact then that you intend this very day to leave us, your relations, who exclusively depend on you and who have no asylum other than your lotus feet, having alienated other monarchs by inflicting suffering on them? 38. When you are out of sight, the Yadus and ourselves, the Pandavas, are of no more consequence in name or form than the senses when their ruler, the soul, has departed from them. This earth will not look so bright then, O wilder of amaze, as it does now, adorned by your footprints, which are easily distinguished by their characteristic marks, a lotus, thunderbolt, banner and goat, etc. These lands, so highly prosperous and so rich in their rip, crops and vegetation, as well as these woodlands and hills, rivers and ocean, flourish only under your benign looks. 41. O Lord, you are not only the ruler and the soul of the universe, but the universe itself. Kindly cut asunder the strong bond of affliction that binds me with my own people, the Pandus and the Brisnis, the Yadus. 42. Even as the Ganga incessantly pours its waters into the ocean, so let my thoughts, O Lord of the Madhus, constantly and exclusively find delight in you. 43. O glorious Krishna, friend of Arjuna, foremost among the Brisnis, you are fire, as it were, to burn the world race of princes, who are proving the bane of the earth. Your prowess is infinite, Govinda. You descend on this earth is instant only to relieve the distress of the cows, the brahmanas, and the gods. Obeisance to you, O Master of Yoga, O Divine Teacher of the universe. Sutta went on. Sutta, Sri Sutta Uvacha. In this way, when Pritha Kunti extolled in sweet words the consummate glory of Lord Vaikuntha, Sri Krishna, he gently smiled as if bewitching her by his Maya. 45. So be it, said Sri Krishna, and taking leave of her, entered the city of Hastinapura once again. Then, after bidding adieu to the other ladies as well, he was about to leave for Dwarka when King Yudhishthira detained him out of love. The king, who was seized with remorse for his having been instrumental in bringing about the destruction of his own kinsman, could not be consoled even though Vyasa and others who understood the ways of providence and even Sri Krishna of marvelous deeds comfort him by means of legends. Brooding over the death of his kinsman with a bewildered mind, O holy Brahmanas, and overpowered by affection and infatuation, King Yudhishthira, the son of Dharma, the god of righteousness, said, Oh, look at this ignorance, root in my heart, evil-minded as I am. I brought about the destruction of many Akshauhinis for the sake of this body, which is the food of other creatures, such as jackals and dogs. There can be no redemption from hell even after millions and millions of years for me, an enemy of children, Brahmanas, my own kith and kin, friends, uncles, cousins, and preceptors. The saving clause found in the scriptures that the destruction of enemies is a righteous war on the part of a monarch seeking the protection of his subjects is no sin, fails to satisfy me. 51. The wrong that I have done in this life to the womenfolk whose husband and other relations have been slain by me or on my account, I shall not be able to expiate through sacrificial performance enjoined on a householder. And 52. One cannot atone for the destruction of a single life by any number of sacrifices that involve the willful slaughter of animals, any more than one can purify muddy water by dissolving more mud into it, or counteract the pollution caused by spirituous liquor by adding more to it. Thus ends the 8th discourse entitled Kanti's Song of Praise and Yudhishthira's Remorse in Book 1 of the Great Glorious Bhagavata Purana, otherwise known as Paramahamsa Samhita. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Jai Sri Radheshyam.